Hello, good people. Wherever you are, I wish you well. I just now did my search on LeBron James. As you all know, if you did basic research, he has been under the mantle of 9 head coaches. Every last one has been dismissed. I haven't heard of any other GOAT level player who has 9 coaches eliminated. So I did my little research on, Google. And the answer is coming from the AI, not a human being. I typed into Google, coaches LeBron did not get along with. And they gave me a list and a plethora of explanations. I'm going to start reading right now. Throughout his career, LeBron James has played under 9 head coaches. Tell me what GOAT level player has played under 9? I'm gonna estimate most of them have played under at least 3 different head coaches, but how many have done 9? While he won multiple championships with some, his demanding style is telling us how he is now. Is letting you know his demanding style. All GOAT levels players have demanding style, but it's adding something else. And his desire for control. I don't hear GOAT level players want to control everything. Have led to well documented friction, reportedly contributing to the departures of several, including David Black, Mike Brown, and Darvin Ham. Alright. The coaches LeBron had notoriously strained relationship with, or whose exits were linked to friction with their superstar, include, once more, when those players start winning, the other GOAT level players, their friction with the coach disappeared because they was winning. David Black, Cleveland Cavaliers, 2014 to 2016. The situation, despite leading the Cavs to the 2015 NBA Finals and holding the best record in the East halfway through the 2015-16 season, Black struggled to connect with LeBron. The tension. James reportedly chafed at Black's coaching style, frequently bypassed his plays, and was widely reported to have belittled him during practice. How often do you hear this from other top players who at least got into the finals? I never heard it before. The outcome. Black was controversially fired mid-season in January 2016 and replaced by Tyronn Lue, with whom LeBron had a much stronger relationship. But eventually, he left Lue. I don't think Lue was ever. I think Lue was the only coach who was not fired under LeBron, but he still had struggles with him though. Mike Brown, Cleveland Cavaliers, 2005 to 2010. So this is the longest running coach of LeBron. Well, at least at that time. The situation. Brown was LeBron's longest tenured coach in his first Cleveland stint, and the two won 60-plus games together, which is rare for him. The tension. Over time, the relationship grew tense as the Cavaliers failed to win a championship. Maybe they was upset because they got swept in 27. But they still should have been happy he got to the finals. James reportedly stopped fully buying into Brown's offensive schemes, especially in the playoffs. The outcome. After a devastating playoff loss to the Boston Celtics in 2010, the Cavs fired Brown in a desperate bid to convince LeBron to resign, though James ended up leaving for Cleveland shortly after, so he left anyway. Darvin Ham, Los Angeles Lakers 2022-24. The situation. During their 2 seasons together, the Lakers reached the Western Conference Finals in 2023, but suffered a disappointing first-round exit in 2024. The tension. Throughout his tenure, reports consistently pointed to a disconnect between Ham and their veteran players, including LeBron. LeBron reportedly grew frustrated with Ham's rotation and in-game adjustments. We start to see what's going on here. He keep getting upset with different people's offense adjustments. The outcome. Shortly after being eliminated by Denver Nuggets, the Lakers fired Ham. Okay. Early career friction. Paul Silas and Brendan Malone. Paul Silas, 23-5. James' first coach in the NBA. Though Silas mentioned him to monitor him to Rookie of the Year, LeBron and the locker room eventually grew frustrated with his old school methods. Silas was fired during the 2004-5 season. Brendan Malone, 2005, took over as interim coach for the final 18 games of the 2004-05 season. He butted heads with LeBron over the direction of the team and was not retained. His most successful coach was Eric Spoelstra, Miami Heat. The situation. Despite ultimately winning 2 championships together, LeBron and Spoelstra had a very rocky start. You see the pattern here. The tension. During the 2010-11 season, LeBron's first in Miami, there were rumors that James pushed for Spoelstra to be fired. The most famous anecdote occurred when LeBron bumped into Spoelstra on the court during a timeout. A moment widely perceived as a display of disrespect. It was. And bullying because of his size. It was disrespect and bullying. Would he do that to another 6'9" or taller player? Would he? The outcome. The team president Pat Riley strongly defended Spoelstra, telling James to his face and the team the coach wasn't going anywhere. LeBron eventually adopted the Spoelstra system and they built a highly successful, mutually respectful partnerships until he left. So we see now, people, this is not coming from a human being talking. It's coming from Google's AI system, giving his verdict on why LeBron James could not get along with coaching. The main thing it keeps saying, he did not like their offensive schemes. Until the next time, good people, bon voyage.